Australia's nuclear submarine program faces risk of failure. Plans to jointly develop a new class of nuclear-powered attack submarines under the AUKUS Pact are facing serious uncertainty as concerns grow over the condition of the United Kingdom's submarine enterprise. Under the optimal pathway announced by the Albanese government in March 2023, Australia and the UK are expected to introduce a new submarine class known as SSN-AUKUS beginning in the late 2030s, with at least 5 boats planned for construction in South Australia as part of a long-term strategic partnership. Retired Rear Admiral Philip Mathias, former director of nuclear policy at the UK Ministry of Defence, warned that structural problems within Britain's submarine program could jeopardize the UK's role in AUKUS. He argued that Australians may not fully grasp the scale of the difficulties affecting the British submarine fleet, emphasizing that political support and funding alone are not enough to build nuclear-powered submarines. Such programs rely heavily on highly skilled personnel, and he believes there are not enough qualified experts available to sustain the effort. Mathias suggested that while the United States may still proceed with selling nuclear-powered submarines to Australia, the British component of the agreement carries a significant risk of failing to deliver as planned. If that happens, he implied the diplomatic fallout from Australia's 2021 cancellation of the French submarine deal could seem minor by comparison. He also questioned whether Australia conducted sufficient due diligence before committing billions of dollars, pointing to what he described as the troubled condition of the UK's nuclear submarine enterprise. Over the past 4 years, he observed numerous political announcements, international meetings, and public statements, but limited concrete progress in developing the industrial base required to design, construct, and sustain nuclear-powered submarines. In his view, the gap between ambition and industrial capacity remains a serious concern. Under AUKUS, the United States is slated to sell Australia 3 second-hand Virginia-class submarines, while the UK and Australia are expected to jointly develop the SSN-AUKUS platform as a replacement for Britain's retiring Astute-class fleet. Although the agreement remains formally intact, mounting industrial constraints and workforce shortages are intensifying concerns that Australia's nuclear submarine ambitions may not be fully realized and could ultimately face failure.